Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 27th day of January, 2021, whoops, it's not 2021, it's 2022. I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion to look at the live spot prices. However, before I do that, I'm going to actually take you over to Coin Crew's page and thank him and Mrs. Coin Crew and everybody else that showed up last night, whether you bid or did not bid. If you purchased something with a bin, you know what? Thank you all so much for your support and your love. That was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, and it gives so much of us hope for the future. All is not lost, right? I mean, that's just amazing. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Coin Crew, Mrs. Coin Crew, Tiny Numismatics and his family, Lala and Zoe. Guys, I hope this changes the trajectory of your situation. And, we're going to be doing another auction this Sunday evening at 8 o'clock. We have some coins, silver coins to sell for Tiny as well. And like I said, I hope this changes the trajectory of his situation. Now over here to JM Bullion, we're going to talk about the live spot prices. Gold is down 18.79 to 18.18 even. Steven. Silver's down 64 cents to 23.26. Platinum down 19.46 to 10.41.72. And look at this, Palladium has been on a tear lately. It's only down $4.14 to 23.84.420. Now look at this. This is probably the biggest news of the morning. The in-stock silver is at 802 pieces. Isn't that incredible? Now over here to the United States Mint, and I'm going to be checking out the United States Mint product schedule. And I like to do this every now and then just to see if they have included more items to the product schedule. I like to document on video what dates items came out and what mintages were available and so on and so forth. It really helps keep track of whether or not the United States Mint moves things around. Now, our next drop that we're going to be featuring a live stream will be February 7th, and that'll be for the American Women Quarters 2022 Rolls and Bags featuring Maya Angelou. And I think we should definitely pay attention to this particular drop. Just because of the fact that it is so new and so hyped up in the media, I would expect some of these to go maybe into back order immediately. So I'm thinking back order for these. And we all know that the San Francisco business strike quarters, even though it says multi DP and S, the S San Francisco Mint has had two product options taken away, right? So that would be the bag, the 100 coin bag that we don't see here at all anymore because there's only 4 products options when there was 6, and we don't see that 40 coin roll featuring San Francisco minted business strike. So that's kind of having us to commit to the 3 roll set if we want that San Francisco roll. So are we overcommitting if we want the S roll? Yes, because we're buying 2 that we may not want out of 3 possibilities. So that's not the greatest particular combination, but if that's what you want, you'll have to buy those P and the D. Now the next thing is February 9th. That's the Native American $1 coin 2022 rolls and bags and boxes. Then after that you have the February 14th release of the presidential silver medal. Then we have our first offering for the American Innovation coins featuring the state of Rhode Island, and that should be pretty cool. And then here we go, check this out. Now we know that the United States Mint talked about having a silver planchet shortage in regards to the 2.5 ounce planchets. Now that makes me think that this particular item is going to have a lower mintage than the ones that were sold last year. So if the ones last year had maybe 12, 15, 20,000, it might be 3/4 of that. So that's something we all should be paying attention to, because I believe that this year is the year of the limited release. Now, the March 17 release, we're going to have the American Eagle Gold coin program featuring the 4 coin set, the 1/2 ounce, the 1 ounce, the 1/4 ounce, then 1/10 ounce gold proof coins. And that is on March 17. And we will be doing a live stream drop for that particular product. And that should be a whole lot of fun. Then the next product to drop, and I think this is going to be probably the least minted out of all of the American Women Quarters. I think this is going to have the lowest amount of products available for purchase for the general public. And that is because of the current climate situation as far as the labor shortages and other shortages and just extenuating circumstances that we don't even know about right now, that they may be more communicative about. Now, next thing we know is that April 14th comes out the American Eagle 2022 1 ounce silver proof coin and the congratulations set. And the big one here is the congratulations set, in my opinion, because it is the first congratulations set to feature the reverse of 2021. That's kind of a big deal there. Now, the next thing we're going to look at here is spring 2022. And that is the American Buffalo Coin Program. That's that 1 ounce proof. Then we also have in spring the American Eagle 2022 1 ounce gold uncirculated coin, and so on and so forth. That's the uncirculated silver. This is from West Point also. West Point. Now, we're looking at American Innovation $1 coin proof set. So there's the set from San Francisco looking at the spring. Now we have our second offering from the American Innovation coins from Kentucky, then Vermont. So because these are stacked and layered on top of each other, I have a feeling that at least this one and this one will be featured probably in the fall or winter. So I don't expect the Vermont and Wilma Mankiller, I'm sorry, the American Innovation coins to these two to be featured in the spring at all. I think they're going to be shoved back into the schedule for summer and fall, or even fall and winter. Now, the American Women Quarters, I don't think they're going to push these back. I think these are a priority for them, unlike the American Innovation coins. So they would definitely push these out more than any of the other coins. Now, look at this, the Kennedy 2022 half dollar 200 coin bag. Will the Federal Reserve send out these Kennedy half dollars again into circulation? I don't know, but I imagine we will see them in circulation. Now, one of the things we were talking about yesterday on the live show was the proof sets, silver proof sets and uncirculated sets. These are the core of the mint products, right? So if you take out all those extra fancy stuff, you basically have the proof set, uncirculated coin sets, and so on and so forth. These are the core products. And it's really interesting how these core products have, I think, Coins Making Sense was saying that these haven't had really high mintages since 2016. So that's something that y'all should look into. If you're not into these, no big deal. Keep on keeping on. But these, they say they're going to come out in the spring. I do believe they will. I don't think there should be anything holding them up because they are coming out of the San Francisco Mint. And this should probably be on your radar as well, seeing how it's going to probably feature the best struck American Women Quarters for the whole year. And not only that, you'll also probably be able to get, if this does come out in the spring, which they typically don't, they normally come out in the fall, or even in late summer. But if you are able to get this in the spring, that means that all five coins, all five American Women Quarters will already be produced, already be minted into that set before they even drop into the general public. So that would be quite something to have, because, I mean, honestly, if that does happen, I imagine people would send it off to get it graded for the first releases and so on and so forth. So I appreciate you hanging out with the Stream of Consciousness on this particular video, going over the schedule. There's a lot to digest here, and I do appreciate you being patient. Now, there's a lot of stuff here that is important. We have the American Eagle 2022 1 ounce Palladium reverse proof coin, but they're really out of people's reach, right? Now look at this. This is the San Francisco proof, and I always think that's an important one. Usually has a very low mintage compared to the West Point proof. Now, American Innovation, Tennessee, yeah, like I said, I think those are going to be pushed back into fall or late summer, or even winter. Now, check this out. This is the American Liberty 1 ounce silver proof coin. The American Liberty 1 ounce silver proof coin, well, metal rather, my bad. See, let's go ahead and rectify that. Silver proof metal, there it is. So we're going to go here. There is no information, there is no price. It just says it will drop sometime in summer of 2022. Now, I believe that this particular product, even though it is a metal, will probably be important. And here's why. This is the design for it, and it is a stunning, stunning design. No question in my book, in my mind rather, that this could easily be the coin of the year for 2021. So what's that do for this one? Well, I think that would be just, just by association, it would make this important. Now let's go over here to the schedule, and I want to talk about the the following products, and I think these are the ones I want to end on. And it's part of the American Women Quarters program, but it's the quarters ornaments, okay? And if we are familiar with the ornaments, I think we can go here. These collectible ornaments that the Mint has been producing for the last few years are minted in Philadelphia. And let's see what kind of a finish they have under the specifications, right? So they're about $30, no mintage limit, no product limit. They must be making good money on them because they're introducing them for the American Women Quarters program. So Philadelphia, Reeded Edge, uncirculated. Okay, that's super de-duper. Let's go back here. Now, these are San Francisco, right? And will they be proofs? Will they be business strikes? And if they are business strikes, that would be really interesting. So we have to actually pay attention to these too, in my opinion, because if they are the business strikes, I think that would be really important. An uncirculated finish, rather. Wow. Just so much going on. I tell you, we are really in the, and honestly, I thought this was kind of gimmicky at first. But since they changed it to the San Francisco mints, I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. This could be something special. But then I realized they took away the happy birthday set and the birth set from San Francisco. Was it to make these particular products? Not sure. Could make all kinds of guesses and assumptions, but that wouldn't be fair. Now, check this out. I think these are going to be important also because lots of people expressed interest in the Air Force and the Coast Guard medals. But let's face it, they were super pricey, 2.5 ounces. And so what the Mint has done is that they've reduced that to a 1 ounce silver medal. So it makes it a little bit more attainable for everybody. And they didn't make it in a gold medal, and that would have been interesting. And then right after that on the list, they have the U.S. Marine Corps 2.5 ounce silver medal as well. So lots of really interesting product offerings. It's going to be hard to keep up this year, and it'll be interesting to see what they put inside this limited edition 2022 silver proof set. And I think that I'd like to finish here on the Morgan 2022 silver proof dollar and the Peace 2022 silver proof dollar. Those are probably some of the most important coins because they are the proofs. And we haven't seen that in, well, you know when. Wow, and those are stunners, right? And that's what everybody, these I have no words for the beauty of these, what they're probably going to be looking like. It's just, wow. Yeah, I'd probably dwelling too long on this, but it would really be cool to see maybe reverse proof also in addition to the proofs, but maybe we'll see that for 2023. But don't count it out because the Mint can add or take away anything off of their product schedule at any time. And I really like to see these get back on the schedule because these are very important. These are very special. Even though they are very, very expensive. Even with these, I think we need to see these here also very soon. Beautiful, beautiful designs. Absolutely. So there it is. I've covered all of the Mint schedule that has basically stood out to me. I probably missed one or two that are important as well. But that's okay. I'll probably do a follow-up on this in a month or so. So there I go. All right, folks, we're about 13 and a half minutes in, and I'm really looking forward to this particular, what is it? Nope, it's not that. It's, my bad. This one here in that silver, because I was definitely not able to afford something like this ever, at least not recently in my memory. But I'll tell you what, when this does come out in silver, hopefully it's less than $100, maybe 85 would be nice. And because it's such a gorgeous design, with that rising sun and then the bucking off that saddle right there, getting some freedom. Nothing wrong with a little bit of freedom, right? So I'm going to stay on this country western tip, and I'm going to take it to YouTube, and I'm going to show you a Brad Paisley song, and it's called Find Yourself. And it is a beautiful, beautiful song, and I wanted to share that with you here this morning. Let me go ahead and hit like on that so it comes up again. Well, listen, folks, I really appreciate you listening to me ramble on this long and the whole stream of consciousness and seeing what I thought of the U.S. Mint product schedule. And I really want to thank all the people that showed up last night to hang out at Coin Cruise auction and benefit for Tiny. Y'all are some special people. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching, folks. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.